And I'm back in. Good evening. Or good morning, wherever you are. Let me minimize this stuff. Oh, am I looking forward to this? By which I mean not at all. Because tonight's the night where I might just get completely blown up a lot more than I regularly do. Let's look at where we need to go. I need to first clear out the bottom area where I fought the Wyvern and Archdragon Peak. Before I get to the Reckoning, which I'm sure is going to happen. Might end up being a little bit louder than usual tonight, trying new headphones, and they tend to cancel outside noise a lot better than my regular ones. So I might be internally compensating for that. I can't hear my own voice very well. I also have my AC on, so hopefully that's not too loud. But OBS is pretty good at filtering out noise, has a pretty good noise gate. Let's see, there should be all sorts of stuff over here. Maybe soul items primarily. That's useful, an ember. If I'm not mistaken, there's something over here as well. I only found out about this recently. I completely missed this. The Ring of Steel Protection, that's where it is. Increases your physical defense. Also, hopefully I don't have any online troubles tonight in terms of my connection. I haven't had any problems today, or, you know, since I've gotten online, I don't know, 6 hours ago or whatever. But that only means that I'm probably due. Let's check this out. There he is. The big guy himself. I think I got most of the items that are on the way to the spot in which you drop down. I missed this one, but no surprise there. Was a little more focused on getting inside of the building my first time through. Surprised you guys didn't want to come out. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm just shit, aren't I? Okay, chill out. Surprised that last one hit. Whoa. That was weird. That's right, you guys drop chunks. I also haven't put up the archive of last night because I've been having trouble with it. I had to stitch those two different videos together. But I finally got it to sort of work tonight, but I didn't have time to render it out in Premiere before starting the stream. And I didn't want to do it in the background just in case it, I don't know, screwed up because I was making my PC do too many things at once, perhaps. So I'll probably do it after I'm done tonight. Oh, they parry? I didn't know they could parry. He's gonna kill me. No. Luckily, their riposte is not that strong. I legitimately did not know. I didn't recognize that as a parry stance either, but I guess that's why they have 2 daggers. That version does, at least. Oh, don't fall. Yeah. Well, not that I need that, but whatever. I saw you and I couldn't get the card up. Maybe that's a lag thing from playing a PS4 game on my PC. Ow. Okay. Couldn't even see the hit that killed me, but when I got pushed back there, I was thinking, oh, that's going to trigger the one that's behind this wall. And he hit me in my stand-up animation. Well, there went that ember. Alright, this time I'm going to run past the ones I just fought. Get back there in one piece. I need to upgrade stamina. Like, I'm so close to hitting 40 on strength and dex. So that's where I'm going to go next. Especially since the Ember system really makes focusing on vigor. Is that what they call it in this game? Not that important. Although it does have other benefits, obviously, but whatever. Trivial. God damn it. Oh, you already see me. Ow. I will take that. Get a little bit back from my efforts. Great. All right. Why are these guys giving me so much trouble? Oh my god. You piece of shit. I don't like you. You had that one coming. see. I don't think I missed anything over there. An interesting area. Let's see, can you see anything in the distance? No. Not that I can tell. Aw, poor guy. Feel bad for you, bro. A similar thing happened to me last night. I actually made it all the way up the ladder before I ate it. Okay, let's see what this is. I guess you can get it during the boss fight. It's just Twinkling Titanite. Which I have millions of, probably. 23. Did I miss anything? Hold on, is that a thing? Me. Why have these? That's totally an item. Huh. How do you get that? Oh, that's not a surface. Must be to the outside. Seems a little familiar. Yeah, here we go. Following? No. Oh, but there's you. You're actually guarding it. Lightning clutch ring. That's super useful, right? Wait, what's it do? Or am I confusing it with the stone plate ring? Yeah, I'm confusing it with lightning stone plate ring, which I don't have. That sucks. I'm going to Google that during the stream. Unless I pick it up in the stage, which is possible, but I don't know. Make one quick trip through here again. The area is so big and open. I had missed the ability to do that. Oh. Damn it. Like how it was down there already. I thought you were one of the ones that had chased me and I had killed already. Whatever. Nothing. Fantastic. I think I cleared it all out. Except for that, but I think you get that from inside the building I'm going to. Also see that up there. The 1, 2. Right now, luckily, I know exactly what to do. No, I don't. I've lost track of where it is. Hey, guy wearing Havel's gear. There you are. You gotta go. Right. Come on, Havel, bro. Poser Havel. Now, unfortunately for you, the Havel stuff isn't nearly as good in this game as it was originally. Because poise is bullshit in this game. Like, look at that. That would never happen against OG Havel. Oh, but you still pack a punch. There we go. Ah, oh, you motherfucker. Iron Flesh. Great. Now time to switch bonfires. I don't think the characters she summons in are guaranteed every time. I might be wrong about that. Some might be guaranteed. I think there's a guy who drops Rickard's rapier in the area. So, this is the one. Okay, so this is the bonfire that you get sent to after beating the wyvern. Comes into this room, which is the room I died in right before the stream cut off. And that's the outside, where the ladder is. And this, I believe that's Kalameet from DS1's DLC. And I think this is the spot, I hope it is. There it is. The Calamity Ring. I'm not gonna open the description. That ring sucks. Literally the worst possible thing you could do to yourself. Unless you're, like, intentionally playing a challenge run. Because it, I believe, doubles the damage you receive. Which is in conjunction with a skill that Kalameet had in DS1. Where you get, I think it's called, like, the Mark of Calamity or something. But he, like, brands you. He puts the fucking Berserk brand on you and it has the same effect, but it wears off eventually. No big deal. I have no idea why this shortcut exists. Why would you need to... I mean, there's a bonfire right over there. Kind of feels like they put this shortcut in before they added this bonfire right outside. Falling for that again. Alright, that's for the elevator. I think, yeah, this is the way forward, so I back up. Anything else over here? There might be something down there. Oh, look at that. Just straight up. Got you get that this early. Let's look at it. Cross spear associated with Ornstein the Dragon Slayer, a weapon of the gods imbued with the strength of lightning. Two-handed thrust utilizes the support of the cross and requires great strength, but can pierce deep into the flesh of dragons and send mere men flying. Now, I believe in DS1, Ornstein's spear was more of a strength weapon, but right here they have the same requirements. And it actually scales a little bit better with skill. It is a big spear, though. Is this the way forward? That's the way forward. I am super confused about the layout of this area now. How cute these guys are. They're little rock lizards. Bye. Okay, you could have gotten over here from the first floor as well. Did I miss something? Yeah, I missed this guy because his item's blending in with the white of the background. It's just more Titanite scale. God damn it, I knew it too. Because I was trying to lock on but didn't have guard. I don't know. That and I thought he wouldn't pop out until I literally walked in front of the door. He sort of clipped through it and got me. I see you guys, come on. Okay, get me away from the wall, please. Hi. Hello. Ah, I screwed it up. No, it worked out. I pressed R1 a little early there. Well, so much for your ambush. Oh! I didn't notice you. Crap. Oh no. Back up. Oh. This is where I was. Obviously, there's the ladder going up. It's been a minute. I think ultimately I only played through this area once. I gave up on playing. Yes, there it is. Gave up on playing New Game Plus about halfway through when the game first came out. Just got bored with it. Oh, that shouldn't have done that much. Come on. I feel like this game's fall damage is somewhere between DS1 and 2's. But I'm making that up. I could be super wrong. It could be identical to DS1, and I just not know it. Just throwing this stuff at me. Let me read the description on one of them. I think I know what they are. In rare cases, crystal lizards devour souls. Okay. Well, that's weird because you don't find any of the large crystal lizards in this location. I don't think you do. Right, I know how to get this. I don't know if that's how they intended. I think you can get it from the outside too, but why not? You can get it with a little jump trick as well. It did inform me on the fact there are a couple of these dudes over here. They're much tougher than they look too. They will bowling ball you off this cliff. There they go. Oh, they're super strong. And weirdly cute. And they shoot, they breathe fire as well. In gangs, they become very dangerous. Hello, buddy. It's because they're, god damn it, I get hit by one. They're a lot slower than they appear when they start rolling. Like, usually when enemies start rolling, you're like, oh, I gotta move now. But they're actually not moving all that fast. I'm almost out of Estus. Oh, I missed. That's not good. Embarrassing. That damn Drake Blood Knight really screwed me up. I burned a lot of Estus on him before the stream kicked back in. Oh, that's right. Run. I've only done this once, so I don't remember where's safe. I'm gonna drink just to be safe. Okay, he flew off. It's another wyvern. Just ignore him. Go, 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 go. Oh no! The cute lizards. Get inside. Okay, just gotta make it to the bonfire with one Estus. That's progress. So if I want to explore this, I'm probably gonna have to come back. Yeah, fuck these lizards. I'll come back later. Okay, how do I move? Gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get up. Deal with you in a second. Oh no! I'm dead. Let's see if Spectrum has replied to my call out tweet. They did. I'll worry about that later. Question I don't know the answer to is, will they leave me alone if I run past them? I think they do. I think those summons like stay stationary in place. You guys don't stagger for shit. Ah, you opened up right at the last second. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, okay. Oh, I got the backstab. But you got in the way of my riposte, asshole. Fuck all you guys. You're alive. Great. Drowning in large titanite. Maybe I should consider selling some of it. Well, no. Just who knows with the DLC weapons how much I'll end up using. Let's see if I can run past all the cute lizards. God damn it. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. They can trap you against walls if there's two of them and just roll you into death. They're like a much cuter version of the wheel skeletons. Oh, fuck you, wyvern. Oh no. No, no! Leave me alone, lizards! Oh. Cowered out. Okay, I need to get the hell out of here. These lizards are not worth it. You go pick up my 90,000 souls or whatever. You need to go. Get out of here. Hey, Rickard's Rapier, bro. Crap. Goddamn Rickard's Rapier. Cooler than ever before. Oh, luckily you have nothing on you, so. You gonna drop the Rapier for me? Hell yeah. I love that weapon. Or at least I used to. ES1, when going hard on either strength or dex, was more beneficial. Versus this game where everything's like quality. Level them both up. Anyway. I love the Rickard's Rapier in DS1. Okay. I think the bonfire is like right here. It super is. Bless. Let me go spin these souls. 116k. That's worth it. That's worth a few minutes to get a Firelink. Check in on Firekeeper Bay. See what's up.
Welcome us. Very well, then take note.
Oh, are you serious? I'm like 600 off. That's horse shit. Oh god.
Farewell, Ashen Maester.
The second one. Okay, that was like 200. I can't remember if the other ones are 100 or 50. They might be 100. They might be 50. Let's use 7. That would be like 550, so I'm still not there.
Welcome, host. Very well, then take note. Farewell, Ashen, mayst thou thy...
Right, let's get back there. The Great Belfry. Okay, so there's that way. Now technically I could fight the boss right away. It's right through there. The big bell is. There's a whole lot of other stuff going on in this area as well. One-on-one. Go one-on-one with the Great One. I need to stop watching those old Raw episodes. Like, stop. I mean, keep going. Go as hard as possible. Why did I try to block him straight on? Die, you cute little lizard. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there's one of them. Okay, area's much safer now. Except for the wyvern, obviously. Where is he? Oh, he's above me. Hello. Bastard. I've never tried to fight him before, so I don't know how legitimate it is if he comes down, which I think he does. There he is. This might be a case of lame it out. Find a stupid place where you can shoot him. Okay, that's like not... Well... Okay, it's doable. You're very patient, it's doable. And if you have a long weapon. Oh, what the fuck? I was clipping inside of his body a little bit there. He goes riding him. Let's just consider the 4,000 souls on me is gone. If I die, I die. And I'll never try this again. See all up inside your guts. Roll away. Ah, he turned around too quick. Ow. Getting shoved around. Let's drink up. Still have tons of Estus, so it looks like I can do this. I miss. Come on, Wyvern. Gotta take another sip. Ow. Roll away. Crap. Drink. Don't stick me into the geometry, please. I almost got him. There it is. Never killed you before, so what do you drop? 6 chunks, that's not too bad. 3 scales, 3 twinkling. Oh, that's okay. 6 guaranteed chunks from 1 encounter. As well as what? 46,000 souls or something like that? Well, no, that's not true. I have all the stuff on me. I have the Covetous Silver Serpent and the Shield of Want, so I don't know. It's probably like 35,000. Sorry, bro. I want to say there's a slab up here. Forgot to open that. Oh well. I bet I'll get another opportunity because another Havel bro is protecting it. Hi, friend. Now he starts with his back turned, so. Oh. I messed up. Just notice I'm all bloody. Is that from the Wyvern? Ow. Can I kick you? I can. Alright, I got 4 Estus to kill you, man. That should not be possible. I'm glad it is, but I wish it wasn't. Oh, knock it off. Fucking bastard. Okay, let's get off this little platform. Come closer to the middle. And drink up. Nothing left. Yeah, don't go for the charge on this. Get up. Let's get the one little R2 in. Ow. There we go. I can see his face a little bit there. And there's the slap. Now I got 2 that I can save up for whenever I want to. Maybe I'll use that one on the shield, and then I'll keep one in my inventory if I find a weapon that I'm 100% sure I want to commit to in the DLC. Otherwise, I'll get anything I like to +9. Great twinkling. Yeah, I'm not clearing this area out with just one. This whole path in front of me is bullshit. Might be something else, or maybe not. Really don't want to deal with you guys. Where's the staircase? Here we go. This takes you back to the bonfire. Okay, I can't even level up. I'm close, but no cigar. So I'll try to do this little area. This path up to the ridge. Ah, you're behind me. There's just like a million enemies past this point. Alright. We gotta fight. Whew. Trade. Worth it though, because they're coming. It's kind of like you're on a timer now with so many enemies on their way. Oh, that's the parry stance. I realized it the second my finger hit R1. Dumb mistake. On your way. I've seen how 2 big guys move. This is the item I failed to pick up. Now, is there a way I can get you 2 to separate? That way I can take you one-on-one. Like, if I start backing out of the area, I can figure out where the damn staircase is. I'm not doing very well. Okay, there's your buddy. God damn it. Start heading up here. Watch where he's patrolling. Okay, I think this will work. Camera not cooperating. Go. Oh, just barely. Now you're done. You can see there's still someone up there. At least one enemy, I think 2. Embarrassing. Also someone, I think, lying in ambush. Thought I could hear them. No, it's you. Okay, don't follow him. Is there anything on the right side? I believe there's definitely something on the left. There might be another one of those little lizard guys. Yeah, I can hear him. There he is. Oh no! Wait. Whew. Arch nemesis. Dragon Chasers Ashes. Let's read that. It would be key? Or no, not key. Yes, it is. It's at the bottom. Umbral Ash of the fallen warrior who chose the path of the ancient dragons. This, the Shrine Handmaiden, will prepare new items. Huh. I don't remember what it unlocks. I feel like I should know whose ashes those are, but it would be contradictory to some of my thoughts. So I'll wait to see what I get for it. I think I'm clear. Look at that big dragon. Take a seat. I might have all the dragon items now. They turn you into a dragon. It's not as cool as it sounds. You get to do like dragon attacks, but they're not actually that good. So whatever. I don't know, maybe there's like a build out there that makes it work. Right, let's go back to Firelink. Because any souls I don't use are going to be gone. They are super gone after this. So I'll be able to get 1 level, and then I'll have to find something to do with like the other 25,000 souls. Spend them on something, because otherwise they're getting wasted.
Welcome, Hospi. Very well, then take note. Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright.
Ah,
Umbral Ash.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Right, purchase. What do we have? In terms of weapons. Oh, I've wanted to get the washing pole for a little while. Might pick that up. Oh yeah, I finally got the elite stuff for sale. Maybe I'll pick that up. Oh, there's the Ferrum set. This is, so elite is like essentially DS1 cannon. Ferrum is DS2 cannon. Also got, what's his name's shit? Mr. Asshole. Lultric. Little Shiva. The dancer stuff. Smoke stuff. Orion stuff. Tarkus. Oh. Gundyr stuff. Bears stuff. Neato. Okay. What do I want to pick up? It'd feel a little like bastardized to get the Elite Knight stuff at this point, to be honest. I wanted it earlier, but I've kind of gone against it. Maybe I'll just get chunks. Although they are a little expensive. And I have 29 now? Wow. That's more than I thought. How many yellow bug pellets do I have? 5, 2 in storage. I only carry 5. There are the embers. I guess I'll just buy all the embers. Been using them more frequently.
Ashen one, Bishma.
Oh, that is just grave.
Oh, Hawkwood sword crits.
Well, now that that task is concluded, what would you have me, Smith?
I didn't realize we were getting that unique dialogue right there. Oh, I see. Now it makes a little bit more sense. I was just busy Googling it on the down low. Okay. What would be the difference? Stability would go up 1 point. Which does make a small difference for medium-sized shields.
Pretty be careful.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. They know I'm not going to drop it at any time. I'm going to keep it with me to make up for my lack of off-screen play. So, how much is that going to cost? $29.60.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
Ah.
Something's in my way, so 26, 27.
Ashen one.
Tis what neat.
Do it. And I'll probably find
Pretty be careful.
other ones in the DLC,
Don't wanna
hopefully.
see my work squandered.
That's usually the standard. I might also get the opportunity to buy one? Can't remember. Definitely in TS2 you get the opportunity to buy at least one. Although they give them out like candy in TS2, it's crazy. I think my playthrough of Scholar the first time I ended up with like 12 unused. I think this is a good balance, this game. It's not like Bloodborne where the fucking blood rock's like rare shit. You get one in the base game, one in the DLC. Then they eventually patched it in to where you could buy them at 60 insight, which is still really expensive. But I guess they counted on people finding them in the Chalice dungeons in that game. Which becomes super possible once people archived enough glyphs to where you could get them. But definitely when the game was new, it was a big pain in the ass. Knowing that your plus 10 was going to be a huge commitment. Okay. Ooh, time for the ass beating. Alright. I need to change my equipment lineup here a little bit. You gotta go. You're good, but like get on that Thunderstone plate ring. Also, on Embers. As well as, where are they? Yellow bug pellets. Gotta be a little judicious with those. Right. This is also a committal. Once you drop in, you're doing the fight. Unless you bone out or something. Here he comes. With his buddy intact. It's kind of like half bird, half wyvern. I don't know what it is. King of the Storm. Ow, you motherfucker. So you definitely want to hit this thing's head. And that's your best friend when it does that attack. Got a drink. No, drink. Oh, what the fuck. Oh, those were delayed commands coming out when I got up. Well, we're off to a great start. Get ready for an hour of this. Hopefully not of this phase. Yeah, this is the PS4 version. The Pro version, but PS4 nonetheless. This is also one of the only fights I can recall that, now part of it's because of the stage arenas like a little special, so maybe they had trouble making your souls appear like on this fog here, but they give you your souls outside of the boss arena. And my headcanon is that they're like, you know, this fight's super fucking hard, let's give them a break. The neck is also good. Ah, it's too soon on it. But I have done this so many times that this is probably the fight I remember the most out of this game. Ah, I missed. Okay, stamina. You bastard. I'm dead. Oh, should have embered before the fight. Oh, God. Stress levels are high. He's my bugaboo. He is my Achilles heel. Yeah, I should take that off actually, since I'm gonna do it before every attempt. There would be no reason to do it in the fight. Damn it. So you see, hitting the feet doesn't do a whole lot. It is definitely one way to go about it, though. Sunlight Spear! The coolest miracle. Very high level miracle. Level 50 in the first game. And only a New Game Plus. Good hits. Gotta get stamina back though. And watch out for him because he's doing something. Okay, it's the fire attack. Music's fantastic. Damn it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, missed. Oh, but you're gonna do this now, huh? That's in my advantage. Phase 2 commence. Now, of course, he's not the real fight. And you are not fighting the King of the Storm. Look at this big anime fight. The Nameless King. So this is Gwyn's firstborn son. Way too early. I'm probably dead. Oh, I'm okay. He's a huge badass. Oh, that's not a safe spot. I'm fucking dead. He's super strong. And of course, you have to do the first phase over and over and over again. That's how I'm so familiar with fighting the King of the Storm. Because the first time through the game, I eventually got really good at that phase before getting my ass kicked by the Nameless King every single time. Oh, right. I need to put Ember back on. There it is. Wasn't letting me walk through for a second there. Ah, too early. Damn it. Yeah, do this again. Stupid. Ah. Crap. Sunlight Spear. I'm way too far away. No, get away from him. Ah, I rolled into it. Am I dead? No, I'm alive somehow. No, lock onto the head. Yes! This is gonna kill him. Alright, phase 2, start. Oh, I can't believe I just missed. No chance. hard fight. Gonna have to buckle down and concentrate on the second phase. But I kind of feel like I have my rhythm back on the first one. The muscle memory's returned. I didn't Ember 2 like an idiot. Oh well. If I get to phase 2, I can do it then. I'm dead. I was gonna do it had I rolled away from that attack successfully. I jinxed it by saying that I had the first phase down. All right. Ah, every time. Happy to get 3 there. Ah. I'm dead. I was too close to him. But I've been further off to my left, his right. Not safe. Oh, fucking camera. Oh my god. That was a lucky avoidance. Sunlight Spear. Ah, he got me with it. Too slow. And he hopped me with that as well. Yes. Perfect. Tried to do that the last time I got him with a riposte, but it didn't work. Whoops. God, that's wide as hell. Well, that was really dumb. That was also dumb. But that was his big one-off. Dead. Nameless bastard. It's almost half true. Disowned, but not a bastard. Lucky I didn't get hit. And this is what I'm talking about, where you do this phase so much that you just nail it. Too soon. I love how it's a little similar to Gwen's theme, just in terms of the melody. Back up. Oh, that's right, it's a Raikkonen. Ah, I forgot how it worked. Sunlight spear! Oh, he drives into the ground. That's so cool. Wish I could do that. Let's go. This is where he's overwhelming me. Oh, I'm done. Oh, what a fight, though. We're getting there, little by little. He's so real. That sucks, because I got there with full Estus. So, now I'm going to have to try to nail the King of the Storm fight again. Camera break. Roll. Ah, not far enough. 13. You followed up. Enough? No. Have jump attack. Here we go. That's what I want. That's really easy to dodge. Nope. Bad time. Silently counting. No, way too soon. Oh, too far. I'm down to 5 already. It's just not good enough. Stamina, though. God, I'm only at the 66% phase. Oh, he got me. Too soon. Oh, too close. I knew I was going to beat him with a 1 when he got to that phase anyway. Okay, now eating past the inventory. All in one, that was a mistake. Worth it. Too soon. Again. Right. No. Oh, I got far enough away. Nice. Thank you, backwards walking sip. You are my friend. I did it perfectly that time. Oh no. Not that time. Again. Worth it. Yes. Fuck you. Now it's back to normal. Oh, come on, game, I want to read his soul. It's been so long. Soul of the Nameless King, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls, blah blah blah. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the ancient dragons. Doesn't tell you anything that you don't know. Oh, you get a slab for that? Wow. 2 slabs in one area. How about that? There should be one last thing at the end. Ornstein stuff. Okay, Golden Lion Helm associated with Ornstein. In the dragonless age, this knight who long guarded the ruined cathedral left the land in search of the Nameless King. So really interesting that they put that in here. Just my headcanon, but I don't believe Ornstein was ever really part of the fight in Dark Souls 1. My headcanon is that that was an illusion created by Gwendolyn. That's the true canon, is that he left and went in search of the Nameless King. Because they were buddies or whatever before Nameless King got kind of fucking tossed out on his ass. Don't know why he was looking for him though. Maybe it was like a honorable fight. Because Nameless King's like, what, he trained him or something? To kill dragons. And then Nameless King's just like, you know what, dragons are pretty cool. I want to team up with them now. So maybe he came here and they had a big epic fight. And Ornstein maybe lost. That's my headcanon anyway. And that's why you find his stuff here. His weapon and his armor. Which is great, because it completely retcons that stupid bullshit in DS2. Where are you, Bay?
Welcome, host. Very well. Then take nourishment. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Right. Be easier to do this at the Handmaiden.
Ah,
Let's see. Sell. Here.
Ashen One.
Perfect. Don't want to leave boss souls
Welcome,
unused.
home, I shall speak. Very well. Then take nourishment.
The cap. Oh, that's not doing much either. Oh well. Fine. Let's get vigor up to 30.
Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou.
I think she sells his stuff too now.
How may I?
There it is. Read it. This golden crown buried amidst a long strands of bristling ash is said to closely resemble that of the First Lord. Yeah, it does look a lot like Gwen's thing. Dragon scale armor of a nameless king who was allied to the ancient dragons. Dragon scales are razor sharp and cannot be burnt. These golden bracelets, together with the golden breastplate and crown, are said to closely resemble those of the First Lord.
Ashen One.
The thing is, a lot like when in the first game you find the Nameless King, you take a good look at his face, you can see that he's kind of hollowed out. So even as big of a badass as he is, he's past his prime. I think I've decided I'm just going to do the final boss fight and then the DLC. And that's the opposite of what I said I was going to do. Never did your quest, bro. Sorry. Don't I have his ashes? Do I have to talk to anyone I forgot to place? I don't think so. I have to talk to Firekeeper.
Welcome home, speak.
No.
Very well.
I do have them, right? Not like on drugs. Yeah. Oh, I was too close. Whee!
The five lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell.
You got it. One thing that I talked about, I think last night. Yeah, it must have been last night. Talked about, there's a really cool video series on YouTube called Boundary Break by Limit Breakers.
The fire fades.
And in that video, or that series, they do Dark Souls 1 and 3. And for the video of this game, some of the things they explored included Firelink Shrine. And what I never knew until I saw that video is that right here in the center where the bonfire is, the little thing that it rests in is actually the Lord Vessel. You go underneath the actual area and see what's underneath the floor. It's just straight up the Lord Vessel model. And the top of it's a little jacked up, but the underneath is identical to the original Lord Vessel model. And I think that's intentional. It's not like, oh, let's just reuse this asset. This is a pot. I think, like, no, they wanted it to be a Lord Vessel. And there's all this speculation about, like, well, why can you automatically warp in DS2 and 3? And there's, like, a broken Lord Vessel in Majula in DS2. Now you have one in the floor here in DS3. Is it intentional? I don't know. It feels more intentional in this one. The other one, it might have been coincidence.
Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Oh, yeah. Which is a little weird, because that's not technically what we're going to do. I mean, we're not going to technically fight a god from Lordran. We just did that, though. Even though Nameless King got kicked out. So the killing of the first flame. A lot different than what it originally was. It does kind of look similar to Firelink. But it's not just the inside, it's the outside as well. Actually a little hard to tell if this is supposed to be literally the same ground. I don't know. You come out here. Maybe it is supposed to be. Then you have this, like, again, like what's the word? Amalgamation of all sorts of landscapes, kingdoms, which is I think what the second DLC loves to do, from what little I've seen of it. Everything getting mashed together. Yeah, maybe it is supposed to be like, this is the location from the first game. Because why else would they send you there and then make you warp out? Really unusual. Like, you warp to that bonfire to go outside and see the landscape, just to warp over here. Which is like clearly the same kind of location, but not exactly the same place. And this kind of architecture right here, this pillar with its shit getting blown back, that's the kind of stuff that was surrounded the killing of the first flame in the first game. I should sit down. Oh, there it is. I thought it was further up the hill. It's cool that they put it here. I don't want to interact with it too hard, but let's see what the prompt is. Travel to the Dreg Heap. This is access to the second DLC. So now I know where it is. In the first game, it looked like the kiln of the first flame kinda, you can't tell what it was supposed to be before it got blown to hell. It kind of looked like it was almost like a giant coliseum or something. It was a huge ass building. And then when Gwyn linked the fire, it was like an atomic bomb went off, and a lot of the landscape looked exactly like this, just completely burnt to hell. Wow, that's cool. Very much like the Bloodborne DLC. They learned how to do that with the architecture. Alright, this is the final boss of the base game. This is the Soul Sender box art, bro. I would say he's the best final boss out of the 3 games. He is the complete combination of everyone who's ever linked the fire. And as such, he uses all sorts of movesets. He'll start doing miracles and sorceries. Kind of like the ultimate player character. This idea of just countless and countless ages. See it? It's a really cool idea. I like it. So you could even look at him as that he's like everyone who's ever played Dark Souls 1 and 2 combined. Every type of character you could imagine. And of course he uses some pyromancy as well. Oh no. Also, his weapon is the coiled sword. It's the bonfire sword. You can get all this stuff after you beat him. You can buy it all. You can buy this armor. You can buy the sword. That's what I was rocking in New Game Plus last year. Stuff, but he's not as hard as Nameless King in my opinion. I think maybe last year I beat him in, I don't know, 3 tries or something. Although he's doing a pretty good job against me right now. Staggered him. I should maybe back up. I thought there was a cinematic after that. There's not. He just goes right into phase 2. And this is Gwyn's moveset from Dark Souls 1, along with his theme. And he uses Sunlight Spear. It's the exact same version that the Nameless King uses. He pounds it into the ground. Actually, I don't think it is the same. It doesn't seem to have an AoE on it. Maybe it does. Maybe the actual landscape is obscuring it a little bit. Yeah, I think it does. That's what was happening. It's just not as clear. They probably programmed it for Nameless King and they were like, fuck it, give it to Soul Sender too. Now, to be fair, Gwyn couldn't do that. In fact, I don't think Gwyn does any miracles during his fight, because he's too much of a husk. Which is weird, because... Oh, I'm dead. I love that juggle. What I was saying is Gwyn has that reputation of basically being Zeus. And all his shit when the war with the dragons went down, he was all lightninged up. And then when you end up fighting him all those, you know, like 2,000 years later or whatever, after he's already linked the fire, his attack set's basically pretty standard, and he has fire now, because he's fucked up from linking the first flame. And he's nowhere near what he was in his prime. Oh no, that was a greed swing. Gotta time these rolls better. God, that has a long wind up. He's cool. I'll admit my weaknesses and say that I probably have more trouble with Gwyn at the end of the first game than most people do. Because I'm not a great parrier. Especially because my favorite type of build in DS1 is like really poorly optimized for that fight. I love to go Dex and Faith, play with Rickard's Rapier and Lightning Spears. And that shit sucks against Gwyn. It's basically a feast or famine fight with him with parries. So I end up liking the Gwyn fight more of as a challenge than most players, but a lot of people still consider it too easy. And I kind of get why it is. I think it was one of the things that Miyazaki didn't actually want that boss fight to be all that hard, because he wanted it to be more of like a set piece than a huge like in-game challenge. Like, relative to when it takes place in the game into the player level, I would still say ONS is overall the hardest fight. Yeah. Oh, I might die. No. Shut up and take me seriously. He's got, what is it called, the wood grain ring, and that's a shit, what's it called? It's the thing that decreases your health, but doesn't seem to actually work on him. It just strengthens him up. That's horseshit. That's cheating. At least I think that's what it is. No, too soon. I really like how the sword can... Well, it has too many movesets, but it's supposed to symbol a lot of different types of weapons. So you can swing it like a great sword, but oh, you motherfucker. But it could also work as like a spear. And now it's a curved sword. That's so fucking cool. Standard fire. Did way better my first attempt. Now he's on his sorcery bullshit. Great magic weapon. He's on the coward build. Wasn't a good run anyway. Well. Ember up. Let's go. I should have swung. Fire orb. Oh, you motherfucker. What a fan service fight. Up. Back up. Stamina. Let's try that. Too soon. Nope. Stamina. I got you. Back up. Ah. Gotcha. Well, that's the end of the base game. Okay, let's look at that. Soul of the Lords. One of the Twisted Souls, steeped in strength. Since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exalted lords have linked the first flame, and it is their very souls that have manifested themselves as defender of the flame. I haven't seen Plague play DS2. I saw a lot of his DS1 playthrough, which was a little hard to watch because that was when Bloodborne was coming out, and he had a lot of fire ending. Unless he went through the first game again. I don't know. I like this ending a lot, actually. I would say of the three in this game, the Link to Fire ending is my favorite one. Because in the first game, you link the fire, and it's like, well, you did it. Congratulations, and now you're dead. You've exploded. In this game, nothing really happens. And I like that because, kind of says that, I mean, the way I interpret it, my headcanon, is that putting the third weird ending to the side, the first two endings, whether or not you link or don't link, are almost kind of feel the same. This one, it doesn't seem to actually work because your guy's Ash, he's unkindled. One of the people who failed once before, and it kind of makes it look like he failed again. Then again, the fire is on him, so I don't know. Interpret it how you want. I always kind of interpreted it that, like, even though you didn't successfully link the fire, that the fire is always with you, and it's kind of like a metaphor for DS in general. It's like, you know, like TS4 isn't happening, this is the end, but that doesn't mean that it has to leave you. You can always love it forever, or some sentimental crap like that. That's why I like this ending. It's been, what, a year plus, what, a month maybe? So it's been like 13 or 14 months or something like that. I still don't know what to make of the third ending to this game. It's still weird to me. Is he? I know in the first playthrough he was super big during like all of it. And I get why that is, like he was incredibly overleveled, but it was mainly because he wanted to be able to do everything and show everything and not have difficulty or stats get in the way. There's some truth to that though, that I got too fixated on difficulty. I felt like that was true for DS2. Like that was my biggest problem with DS2, because it was like everyone brings up the fact that it's not a Miyazaki game. So I always kind of took it as like DS2 is the game that the publisher wanted, that Bandai Namco wanted, because they were always the ones that were pushing the like Dark Souls is so hard mantra, because that sells games. That's what got a lot of people who just wanted a challenge to buy the game. And the thing about Dark Souls is that like its knack for, or like its reputation of like it's hard, is what really pushes a lot of people to complete the games. Because if you look at like completion percentages, like trophies on PlayStation or achievements Xbox and Steam, like a high percentage of people actually end up beating the game. Like this game, I think like at least 30, like something like 1 in 3 players have gotten this ending that I just got, which is a lot higher compared to like a lot of other games. You could probably pick out a lot of other games that don't have nearly a like 1 in 3 player beats it percentage. And it isn't as though this game was like poorly sold or anything, because by the time this game came out last year, I would not have called Souls niche. It was pretty AAA recognized. So, as crazy as the mantra of difficulty is around Dark Souls, it seems that a lot of people do beat it. But yeah, that's why I don't like DS2. Kind of feel like Bandai Namco really pushed on the second team at From Software or whatever, the junior varsity team, whatever you want to call them, to just make the game really, really hard. And then you have bullshit like an Aldia's Keep where you open a fucking door and an ogre punches you as you're going through. To hate that shit. That's also the only game in the series in which I find myself cheesing things out by constantly shooting shit with arrows. You walk into a room in that game and it's like, okay, there's 10 enemies in here. How many of them can I kill before any of them see me? That's the only game I play that way, and I feel like it encourages that bullshit. DS2 had a little bit of that. Like, there's that infamous guy at can't remember what the area is called exact, but for like the dragon areas where you go up and meet the ancient dragon, there's that guy that Matthew Matos has put on Plast. That's one of those like Sentinel Knights or whatever the hell they are, but the guy with the big mace who never fucking stops attacking because his stamina is just completely hacked and bullshit. And even after he got nerfed, he was like still fucking bullshit. I hate that guy. He'll do it every now and then. Like, they didn't change him in Scholar either. I was like, surely they changed this up a little. Like, nope, he's exactly the same. He's still a bastard. I think overall, as time goes by, I like this game a little less and less. I don't know why that is. I still like it better in DS2, but it's hard to put my finger on it. This game feels really short. A lot of bosses though, but not as many areas, I felt. Though the boss fights in this game are probably overall my favorite, but that's just because I like the Bloodborne style boss fights that kind of got copy and pasted into this game. I'm also glad that... well, it felt like this game had less, like, gimmick fights. Like, thank God there wasn't anything like the Bed of Chaos in this game. I just don't think there was. Might be forgetting something. Everything always felt like a straight-up battle. I like the knights doing that though, and it's still not that bad. It's just gotta be quick on it. Like when you get to the first area in Lothric Castle, and if you do it too slowly, they'll just do a quick 180 and block the backstab. But one thing that I know that's like not popular about this game, and it's never affected me because I'm such a boring melee player, is that it really looked like they just completely fucked like sorcery and miracles in this game, because this game's so fast and encourages so much like melee combat. At least that's how I always saw it. Like, I've never gone full Like, I've gone half miracle, but I've never gone full miracle or full sorcery. And if I were to ever do it in a game, it wouldn't be this one. No. Journey 2 in current state. I'm so glad that this was one of the things that got inherited from Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne should have fucking had this, but it didn't. Yes, I'd be back to Firelink. 132,000 on me.
Ashen one, thou wish then call upon. I am a thou hast given. Very well, then take none.
That up to 30.
Mayst thou thy
So, oh, that's right, I already unlocked it. Snowfield. Probably not going to do this tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Nameless King took a lot out of me. Soul Cinder was not that bad. He's about where I remember him. I did a lot better against Nameless King tonight than I did a year ago when I first fought him. Again, for my money, that's the hardest fight in the series, because that's the only fight that I couldn't beat the first time, like, I tried in the same sitting, where I went for maybe like a solid hour and I couldn't beat him, and it was like, wasn't expecting anything. Are you around me? Are you ambiance? Are you ambiance? I think when I first came here, this is where I came from. Right?
Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Okay.
Quick. Go along. The sweet.
Is that all you have to say?
Quick.
I actually don't know a lot about this DLC, other than, like, kind of what it looks like. I do know what the final boss fight is for this DLC, but I don't know a lot of its significance, other than, obviously, the parallels between Ariamis' Painted World. This will be fun to poke around in tomorrow night. I'm going to quit out into the main screen. Yeah, Nameless King was the only fight that I've had to try again the next day because I couldn't beat it. This, like, last year it was like 3 in the morning or something, and I'd done it for a straight hour, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go to bed and try tomorrow because this is really hard. And he's every bit of the badass I remember him being. Alright, so I'm gonna call it for tonight and do the Painted World tomorrow. I don't think it's that long either, so I might be able to finish it off in one sitting. So I imagine a lot of people that are watching, you're probably enjoying your Wednesdays now. If you're not, then if you're like me and you're here in the States and it's super late, it's now 3 a.m. for me, then I hope you have a good night if you're one of those people as well. I will catch you tomorrow.